Alrighty, so this is day one officially of me going over every game in the NHL. Um, this one's kind of gonna be by memory. And this is as a preface, I don't have any access to these games, so if if you're wondering why my takes are bad, it's because I didn't watch any of these. Um, let's start with the elephant in the room: Montreal versus uh, Toronto. So Tampa Bay there. 1-0. This, it wasn't one sided. The scoreline, it was very even, especially the second and third periods from what I saw for highlights. It was very, very even. It was. I'm listening to. I'm listening to LFR in the background, so or might there. I paused LFR. So, yeah, it was pretty even from what I saw. It was a great stand by Montembeau. Stolars, I think, deserves more credit for the performance. The Caulfield goals, you weren't stopping that. It was a great passing play. Um, but yeah, I think it's a good start for Montreal. There's stuff to build on. I think you've got to get the offense moving. Obviously, Cole Caulfield's going to be the main part of it, but you've got to hope that you can get Mike Matheson in and Nick Suzuki. Some of those guys to start scoring for Toronto. But you've got to get the offense going. Um, it wasn't good tonight. You had a few chances. You had Matthews hitting the crossbar in the backhand. Um, but other than that, they really didn't have any, stuff where you're like, oh, they almost scored. It was just kind of there, and that's not good. All right, Rangers Oilers. Now, I was almost worried I was gonna forget um, why uh, who the Rangers were playing. It was complete domination, and um, the Jets game as well was also complete domination. I think they were playing. Who were they playing? It was irrelevant. They both won 6-0. Complete dominance. There's not much else to say. The Oilers, I was a bit disappointed in them. I expected their offense, obviously high flying as it is, to at least score one. But all kudos to, I think it was just Stricken tonight. All kudos to whoever was in goal. They really shut that down. Vegas, Colorado, and I'm saving the good one for last because Vegas, Colorado is an interesting case. The scoreline says there was no defense, and to be fair, there really wasn't. You had one empty net goal, and it was the seventh goal, not the eighth. They really just gave up at the end of the game. I think you push hard, you might get one back, and it's like 7-5. Man, they gave up, and it ends 8-4. I thought it was pretty even, at least statistics wise. Shots were pretty even. I think there might have been like one or two shots difference between the teams. Um, but yeah, I think there's not much else to build on. Um, for uh, the Golden Knights, I think Eichel had probably the best game, and I know this because I had him on fantasy. Um, Eichel had a great game. Your offense was high flying. Defense, you could build on it, but considering you were facing a high powered Colorado offense, that's not a bad start. Colorado, obviously, we need to get uh, goaltending fixed. I forget who's in goal tonight. Aiden Hill had a decent game, but it wasn't great. Was it Pavel Franco? It might have been Pavel Franco's. Um, yeah. And then the final game tonight, that finished in overtime 6-5. in favor of Calgary over Vancouver. It was a great game from what I saw from the highlights. Very back and forth. Calgary made a great comeback, being 4-1 down. Um, you know, I think it was a good start from both teams. As my camera faded away from me there, it was a good start from both teams. There's obviously stuff to build on. Tomorrow night, games of note, at least for me. Apparently, the Leafs are on a back-to-back to start the season. That's gonna suck. And then Nashville's first game. I'm really excited to see what they do. But yeah,